Right, folks, good afternoon, good night. So this is a very short message to the private students because only one person came today, which is Diana. All right. Everybody would have gotten the message that I sent in the WhatsApp, and I trust that everybody getting this message right now. So the first thing we had to do is deal with what we had to do with our maths, right? I would have sent the Zoom link via our email, right? I spent a lot of time over the weekend organizing certain things, administrative things now. So be prepared to use the email a lot more frequently, right? I kind of weaning myself off the phone, right? I don't want to be using the phone unless I absolutely have to, right? I will still send the link on our phone, but I will also send it on our email, right? And there'll be times when you'll get it in your email before you get it on your phone, right? Sometimes you'll get it at the same time, but the way the technology is set up, once I go in the Zoom and generate the link, I could just copy and paste it into the email, boom, and send it. So, and once I send it in the email, I will send something in WhatsApp letting you all know to check your email. Right, so we had to know what's going on, right? We can't let these gaps take precedence. All right. So one person alone come, but be warned that your email is a bigger part of the picture now, going forward. Right, there are things that I will send to your email that I will not send on your phone. But once I send something in an email, I will notify you all via WhatsApp. So you had to be in contact with your email. You know, now that everybody have WhatsApp, a lot of people feel that we don't need to email again. Email is still foundation. Email is a lot more, how to put it? What are you looking for? It's more stable than WhatsApp in the sense that you send something by email, it could track it and all kind of thing, right? So I'm using that, and I also had to get off the phone. Of course, some of you all will come to the class by phone, no problem. But I just let you know, the email is a big part of the equation going forward. So be in touch with your emails. The second thing is that, yes, I understand that tonight is the night before the holiday, so maybe some of you all didn't want to come. Just note that we wouldn't have the luxury every time of not having the class. At least I as a teacher don't have that luxury. If you all want to take that luxury as students, that's up to all you. But if I teach in the class, right, we had to take the times that we get. So for example, for Christmas, most people will shut off around the 15th of December. Right? School itself, I think, closing somewhere around the 8th or the 10th, somewhere thereabouts. I would normally go right down until about the 20th, 21st, 22nd, somewhere thereabouts. Once I reach let me see the calendar. The calendar saying the 22nd is a Thursday. Right, so we could go right down until Thursday. So we could have our classes right down until the 22nd of December, which is what I plan to do. So I want to know from now. All right? And once we reach the 22nd, I will happily give all that whole week. 22nd straight into the 31st, that is 9 days. 10 days when you add New Year's Day. So you're getting almost 2 weeks once we get to the 22nd. And then we start again. So the first target is to get to the 22nd, which means that you have to ride out that November rush, that November wave. Right? Over the years, what I've found is that most students tend to start disappearing around November. Right? That is when people start to fall by the wayside. So the same way that only one person comes the night before the holiday, maybe it's a pre-Christmas thing, I don't know. People getting into the Christmas mood or whatever, and they just start to fall off. Right? So I want to know from now, look out for that. So the people who are serious about this maths are giving all the mileposts up front. November, look out for that. September and October, everybody at uncertainty. November is when people start to drop off. So psych up yourself to ride through that November period. And then once we're December, we're going straight through until the 22nd. So in other words, we want to get as much of the December month as possible. We're not doing like most other people and taking half of December. In some cases, 1 week. That is not the work ethic. We're going right down until the 22nd. And then after that, everybody go home and enjoy the Christmas. Alright? The next thing is that whatever work, wherever we had left off on Thursday last week, that is where we starting this Thursday coming here. So I will go back into the videos because if I recall correctly, there were particular numbers that I wanted you all to do in significant figures and decimal places. So I'll go back and I will put everything in writing and send it for you. Right? I will send all your assignments and email too. It's much easier for me to type out the email assignment and send it for you. So that's a big place where you definitely have to look out for your email. Once I type it out in all the email and I send it for you, the only thing I come in the WhatsApp to do is to let all you know that the assignment in the email. And I'm going to be typing out assignments in your WhatsApp. I might send the link in your WhatsApp, not your assignments. Your assignments will come in your email. Alright? So look out for that. For Thursday, I'll do that more than likely not tonight, more than likely tomorrow during the day. I'll try to do it as early as possible so people have as much time as possible to respond. Alright, and of course, as I mentioned before, just a reminder, payments, right? During payment season, don't forget. Alright, I heard from a couple of y'all already, so I expecting to hear from the rest of y'all soon. Let me take this thing and go serious with it. Right? We did some very, very good work to start. Right? We have a head start from last year in terms of the time. Let me make that count. We did some work on the money questions already, so all we have to do is just continue with that. We start in the numeracy. We're going to be getting into the algebra very, very shortly. Remember, I still have a classroom session December 20th, 2021. Right? Again, I'm reminding you all of that because when I come in class with it, I don't want to hear people tell me they didn't watch the video. Right? I tell you again, December 20th, 2021. Right. The next thing, of course, as you all would have gotten in the email, I would have changed the link for the videos going forward. So all I did is just switch it from 2022 to 2023. The content is the same. However, the link for 2022, I disabled that. So everything now is on the new link that I sent in your email. Right? I'll send the link in your WhatsApp as well too. But I sent it in your email first because I needed to get the email thing going and have it in your email. So if anybody have any problems, I could just say go back in the email. That way I could clear my phone, you could clear your phone. Alright? You don't have to have my messages in your phone right through. So that's basically it. That's basically it. So everybody happy independence. Happy independence. Right? Enjoy the holiday. But Thursday is the 1st of September. Right? So we had to start getting even more serious going forward. Right, so that's it for now. So let's take care, keep good. Thursday, please God, we shall reconvene again.